Hello and welcome. I am the Soul Enchantress, and we are speaking about the power in creating your ideal day and the significance that it holds and how it changes and transforms your entire life. Okay, so what is your ideal day? It is actually an exercise where you create the perfect and ideal day that you would like to have from the moment you wake up to when you go to sleep. So it is meant to include all details to do with your ideal time to wake up, your morning routine, your workout, your breakfast time, your lunch time, and all of the work that you do for your business or your work or career, and then until you actually go to sleep at night. So the day should include the type of ideal lifestyle that you would like to live. But today, instead of going into the nitty-gritty of how you would create an ideal day, there are many nuances to creating an effective and successful ideal day. And I offer all of this in a workshop within my Sacred Wisdom library, or my library for sacred money making and blissful living. Within that library, there is actually a workshop that I offer calling Attracting Your Desires Easily. And in there, I speak about the ideal day. I actually give you exercises on what to follow to create it and all of that. So I am creating this video just as a little extra note and placing it in the public realm. However, if you go to my website, soulenchantress.com, and access my library, you can actually work with that workshop to understand what the successful formula is for it. But anyway, today I wanted to actually speak to you because a few weeks ago I usually revisit my ideal day, and I've done this for years. Actually, I have done it ever since I was probably just as I left university and started in the workforce. I've actually created an ideal day, and obviously at that point when I created my ideal day, it was like, oh my gosh, how amazing would it be if I could live this lifestyle, and this is what my day was. And then before too long I realized, oh well, because I stepped into creating my own businesses, and I realized I was actually living my ideal day, and I was in a lifestyle. I lived where I wanted to live. I worked when I wanted to work. I drove what I wanted to drive. I mixed with the type of people that I wanted to, and it was amazing. But then as my life evolved, and obviously you know the journey of my business as well as my energetic journey as the Soul Enchantress, as I evolved and morphed and stood in my own authentic power and became the Soul Enchantress, I also obviously kept changing my ideal day, because it definitely morphed and changed from the many original versions that I had. But more recently I was thinking, well, I think maybe the last time I did my ideal day may have been a few years ago, so I wanted to revisit to make sure that it was still the same, and I created a new ideal day. And for the first time ever, when I created my ideal day, I realized there was nothing to step into. My ultimate ideal day is the one that I am living every single day, not just on one perfect day, but every single day. It is my day. It is my days. So it has morphed into and become something so powerful that my current ideal day is exactly what I am, what I do, what I have, and what I have become. So I wanted to create this brief message to ask you to do this exercise, because if it is done correctly, you will step into living that ideal day, and by doing that, your entire life will actually adjust and transform to bring you that. So be aware though, when you set your ideal day, be very specific, because if you don't include certain things, or if you include other things, you may go through changes that you possibly don't expect. So it may not be a smooth ride. It might be a little bit turbulent if you are making your ideal day so far different from what it is now, because it depends. If you are in the type of work that you want to be doing, if you are running the business that you absolutely would do regardless of whatever it is your ideal, it's your dream, if your lifestyle is what you want it to be, there will be very subtle changes. There won't be, it'll be just a molding and a melding in. But if you are creating something where you're in a relationship you don't want, you're in a job you don't want, you live somewhere you don't want to live, you're doing and having everything that you don't want, then your life will literally be metamorphosed and changed and drastically shaken up. So I suggest that your ideal day be just slightly different to what you're having. But for those who are game and brave and you really want to step into something amazing, that you are not in a beautiful, luxurious type of lifestyle, then I suggest that you do aim for it. But as I said, just keep in mind that little caveat. So the whole point of this message is to say that when you create moments of perfection, and if you step into co-creating that, what you have imagined, you actually will begin to live it. And you probably sometimes won't even know that you are living it, because it might just creep up on you over a few months or years or whatever it is, however long it takes for you. So the core message I wanted to give you is to give you some inspiration to say that I've had many iterations of my ideal day for a very, very, very long time. But my most recent ideal day, I realized, is actually there. It's just seamless and beautiful. I am in the work that I am meant to do. I work with those who I want to work. My price points are at exactly where I want it to be. My company is doing what I want it to do. I am doing, I am being, I am living, and I am breathing. All of that I actually am already embodying. So I hope that this brings you inspiration. And I would love to hear from you if you would like to work with me. And the best place to reach me is soulenchantress.com, and message me from my website. Thank you so much. I wish you a beautiful and joyous day.